This is Salaam Radio, Peterborough's Muslim community radio.
Assalamu alaikum. This is Salaam Radio, and this is a very special Salaam Radio show. This is Salaam Sports World Cup special. What's going on? I'm sure I switched that off. Right, I've switched it off second time round. That's my bad. I think that's my bad. Assalamu alaikum. We are live on Salaam Sports. This is the Salaam Sports World Cup special. I'm so glad we're doing this show. And to our listeners who are used to hearing us on Sunday afternoons between 3 and 4 p.m., you've got a very special few weeks ahead because we are covering the World Cup as we did in Russia 2018.
Yeah,
we did it then, didn't we? And did we do the Euros as well?
Euros,
I've got Sadat with me, who was with me at the time. And I believe I have Rashid Ansari on the phone. Rashid, are you there?
Good afternoon, gents.
Good afternoon, good evening, even.
Evening.
Unless, of course, you're somewhere else in the world and it is good afternoon for you. But thank you.
Sorry, yeah, you see, good afternoon, good evening. And it's just finished 1-1 between Wales and America.
That's the thing. So we start the show at 9 o'clock. So we just about miss the last bit of the show. Sorry, the last bit of the match. And we have to rely on yourself and Bidsy to tell us what the score is. So Bidsy, you live as well?
Yeah, it's just finished now. It's 1-1. Entertaining again because what happened was goalkeeper came out, left his goal unguarded, and Bale was about to pull the trigger.
Oh,
then he just got chopped by his LAFC teammate. And he just got chopped. So that was the final kick of the game.
Oh, that's brilliant. I can't wait to watch the highlights of that one. I missed the last 15-20 minutes, but I'm proud to say...
to leave when it was a penalty. Ali wanted me to leave the house when it was a penalty.
Yeah, did you see me on the text saying on my way? And then I was like, oh wow. So I was like, hang on, let's just stay here. Let's see what Gareth did. But what a penalty. Rashid, any doubts he was going to put that away?
No doubt whatsoever. You know he was gonna tongue it top corner. You just do that.
Yeah, what's that guy's name that
I'm surprised it finished 11 versus 11, to be honest, where the referee was going at the start. Is yellow pockets.
So 2 yellow cards in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, it was like, and he was fighting, arguing with the players, isn't he? He wasn't taking nothing from the players.
Yeah, their right back Dorst. He wasn't being very friendly, was he?
It's Dest, but yeah.
I know. It's close enough. Right, listen, sorry, apologies for that. Listen, a couple of things I want to do. Firstly, I've got these FIFA Panini cards, and I'm filling a book up, so I will be opening this up because our studio manager, he's only 12, bless him, and he loves stickers. So Ali, you can come over here.
When did he turn 12?
I don't know. He's young, isn't he? Secondly, guys, we must be a little bit excited, surely, about England's chances. You
know what? Yes, genuinely supporting England, but when I hear the commentary and everything, it gets one-sided. I get a bit, be a bit even. Iran were there for the taking. I've never seen Iran play so poorly.
Okay,
and I thought they were a half-decent team, but they just didn't turn up. It was men versus boys.
Bidan, go on.
No, I was about to say, look, I think England did well today. England have drawn those games in the past. Remember Algeria?
Exactly.
I don't think Iran did that well. I know what you're saying.
Tunisia last year. Last time out, we struggled to beat them in the first game. Like Harry Kane scored
in the last minute. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was expecting it to be like tight. I was expecting it to be like a 1-0 or maybe like a 2-1, but.
But Iran weren't organised at all.
They are 20th in the world, so they're not a bad team. But you're right, I might just not got it right on the day.
They won the Asia Cup, or their equivalent of the Euros,
the Middle Eastern Cup.
Whatever. So they did.
Whatever. Yeah,
whatever. Something like that. Yeah, something like that.
I don't know what the tournament was actually called. Like played in Asia. It's not like in South America we know it's Copa America, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. But you're right, Bid's right. In terms of Iran ranked 20th, they've got a manager who's very well experienced in terms of internationally and at club football. And I genuinely thought they'd be very defensive, hard to break down, and they would try to hit England on the counter, and that could be tricky because of the heat.
Yeah.
But England just rolled through them.
Yeah,
but they weren't. That's the thing. That they weren't. It's not. Iran turned up and England still destroyed him. It was like Iran didn't do what we thought they would do.
So look, I mean,
Which
this
made
is
it
not
easier
going to
for
be
England.
this show is not going to be at the pace that we do the Sunday show.
Yes.
because we're only on for half an hour.
Right.
But the stand-up
Yeah.
performer, Sadat, go on, stand-up performer for England. Yeah,
Bellingham. Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, I thought he was
Sensational.
brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Yeah.
And do you think he should have maybe taken him off when it was 4-1 with about half an hour to go? Just rest the boy,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, absolutely.
Should have done,
Yeah,
right? He's given him 90
absolutely.
minutes.
Yeah.
Well, he's given him 114
Well,
minutes.
yeah.
That's the other thing. Rashid, what is going on with the stoppage time?
I don't know. They're adding like 9 to 10 minutes on every single game.
Even the Senegal-Netherlands game was 10 minutes added time. And I watched that. I watched the whole of the second half. And
You didn't know
there
where the 10 minutes came from.
I thought three
Four.
minutes. But based on how the World Cup's going, maybe 5, 10. What are they doing?
Well,
Have
the
they
first
got
half, I
like,
think there was
Last
injury,
game.
wasn't it, to the keeper? When I gave
The England
15,
game?
yeah,
Yeah, so
England
the
gave
England
15
game, yeah.
minutes, wasn't
Yeah,
it, in the
yeah.
first half? Because I switched it on, I'll be honest, I was working and I thought, oh, quickly check, forgot about it. I thought it's on, it started, let's check the score. And it said, like, you know, I'd missed it, and I thought, 15 minutes? I thought,
Yeah.
what's going on? I actually started Googling, going, what happened that they had to have 15 minutes?
Yeah, I mean, Bidsy, is there some kind of, I don't know, automatic stop clock system to stop the time when the ball goes out for a throw? Or what are they doing?
I don't know, man. It just seems a bit weird. I mean, look, obviously, like you said, in the
Senegal, Holland.
game, the goalkeeper got knocked out. And
Oh,
obviously,
England, yeah.
you know, the concussion, that was ridiculous. How they let him play on for even like a second more. It was like the guy was out of it, and they let him play on. It was not funny, honestly.
No, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Rashid,
Boggy, and they let him play on.
Rashid, we're going to do a
You
quick
didn't see the
quiz.
other keeper that came on, that's why they let him play on the ball. We know we got in the back.
We're going to do a quick quiz on these 5 cards that Ali's opened up for me. I want to name the player. You just have to tell me what country. And it might be obvious and it might be non-obvious. Let's see how good you
Well,
are.
I'm not
Rashid.
good at this.
I want to give it to
Yeah, no,
Rashid.
yeah, give it to
But
Rashid,
only
yeah.
when Rashid says no, that's when I bring you in.
No, don't give it to me.
Go on, what's that? Rashid,
Yep, go on.
first name, Jack Grealish.
Well,
England, isn't it?
Correct. Second name, Munir Mohammadi.
Iranian.
Morocco. But I see what you did there.
I would have
You
said
guessed
Morocco
it.
if you gave me the chance.
Oh,
Mohammed
of course
played
you
against them.
Right, okay, let's move
No,
on.
sorry, Jake.
Sadat, Thiago Silva.
No, you give it to...
No,
No,
Sadat.
no, you give it all to
Bidan, Thiago Silva.
Brazil.
Correct. Rashid, Memphis Depay.
Netherlands.
Correct. And Sadat, Rui Patricio.
Portugal.
Good lad. Look at you guys. You guys are on it. By the way, Ali, thanks for that. 2 of those are repeats. Yeah, he's giving me the thumbs up. 2 of those I've already got in my sticker album. You're so unlucky. Why did I get you to peel it? Right. This is the second pack. I'm going to do this quickly. Rashid,
Don't give me any.
first one's for you. You'll get this actually. Wataru Endo.
Say that again.
Wataru Endo.
I have no idea. Vitaru.
Biddy, you want to have a go?
Right, Iran.
Sadat, do you want to have a go?
Japan.
Yeah, did you get it because of Endo?
No, I got it because you put the card on the floor.
Of course I did. I was gonna make it look like you know you. I was gonna make it look like you know your footballers, right?
Endo.
Endo, Endo, yeah,
Oh, right, yeah. So,
Of course, yeah, it was the line. It wasn't clear, was it?
yeah. He was named after the famous centre midfielder in England.
I thought. All right, okay, I was going to say he was named after something else, but
No. But I was gonna say Endo. Right, Rashid again. His first name is Ao. His second name is Tanaka.
oh,
Japan.
Yeah, correct.
Endo's...
Bidsy, Mohammed
Yeah.
Muntari.
he's from the host Qatar.
Qatar, correct.
Yeah.
Well done. No, well done. That's good. And Sadat,
Don't
Junior
give me-
Ito.
Junior Ito.
No, not
Brazil.
Junior. Junior.
Oh,
Junior.
Japan.
Correct.
Oh,
Well done. And the last one is a stadium. I've got my first stadium, Education City Stadium, which I've been to, I've seen. So thank you for playing along. We're going to do that next show as well, and we're bringing 1 pack
Next
a day.
year. Next show.
Yeah, the next show is probably going to be tomorrow night. But okay, let's move on from England. We're all excited about England. I'm very excited about England. 6 goals. 3
I think
points.
the
You
group's gonna be
cannot
tight.
complain. And the fact that USA and Wales drew.
It's a good result for Iran.
Good result for Iran, good result for England as well, because England literally win one more game and they finish top, right?
Yeah,
They've got two
their
chances to do
game
it.
next is on Friday, but who's it with? Is it with America?
Friday
USA?
is the USA.
USA.
Yeah.
They look really good today. Well, the first half they did anyway. They
So let's talk about that game. What did you think about the goal, the first goal?
First goal, great ball from Pulisic to Ware. What a finish. A great pass. The weight of the pass. It was perfect.
His dad could never do.
Rashid, do you reckon his dad would be proud of that?
Oh, yeah, that's what I said. Doing something his dad could never do. Playing a World Cup final.
Yeah, it's a bit harsh though, isn't it? I mean, like, you know, Liberia.
He was a Ballon d'Or winner, though, wasn't
literally,
he?
that's the only Liberian footballer I know is George Weah. I don't even know any of his teammates that might have been playing around that time. But what a player George Weah was. I mean, I'm sure you remember him, Bidsy.
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
George Weah, what a player he was.
Are we talking about the World Cup?
We are, but George Weah's son, Tim Weah,
Scored today.
scored today.
That goal for AC Milan, where he ran it from the edge of his own area, was unbelievable. And obviously, he came onto the scene, Paris Saint-Germain, in the early 90s, actually. And yeah, what a player! But obviously famous. Like Gio Reyna is in there, of course. Claudio Reyna's son, who's obviously not the same standard. And Gio Reyna was actually born in Manchester, as was born in England. As was Erling Haaland.
Erling Haaland, yeah.
So they were saying like the Borussia Dortmund, I think, when they had like three players up front last season or season before last were all born in England. Sancho in Watford, Haaland in Leeds, and Reina in Manchester.
Yeah, it's
Haaland
crazy.
could have played for England.
Haaland could have played for England. We missed the boat there, didn't we? Aslan Ali's had a comment. He said Saka man of the match and generational talent. It's a bit much.
No. Look. Who Bellingham?
Played well.
No. Saka.
Saka. No. Do you know what? Saka's a good player. Don't get me wrong. But I mean, would you put in like so for me, I think England have got three very overrated players in Mount,
Agree
Rice,
with that.
and
Agree with that.
Alexander-Arnold. Are the three most overrated players in the Premier League, in my opinion.
Don't agree with the third one, but yeah, go on.
But I mean, like Saka, like if you're going to put him on the right, would you bring Foden in for the second game? Do you think? I mean, like Mount for me, he was sloppy today. And I think Foden looked sprightly when he came on. I don't know whether he can play central midfield, but what do you think?
That's so. My opinion. That's the only thing. I like seeing Foden off the left, and Sterling looks like he's going to be starting. So if Sterling starts on the left, then where does Foden play? If Foden plays in a number 10, do you know what? I'm indifferent between Foden. Actually, no. I prefer Foden over Mount. I'm indifferent between Mount and Maddison in terms of the number 10 position. But I'd much rather see Foden on the left of a 3. And to have Foden, Kane, and I don't know, Sterling, Saka, whatever. And it means Rashford's on the... Rashford came on at an immediate
Scored
impact.
in 11 seconds, didn't he? Or
Looked
something?
very, very comfortable, didn't he? It wasn't like...
Looked so composed putting that one in. Just like Ronaldo, the second coming of the first iteration of Ronaldo, in the sense he just did the chop and then he just put it in. But look.
Yeah. I mean, I said on the group, didn't I? I said about Kylian Mbappe. He was Kylian Mbappe-like in the speed in which he did it, the way he cut in. Absolutely,
Let's not
had
get carried away.
No, but he had the defender on the floor, completely changed the direction of the attack, and slotted home coolly. Like,
You does it against Germany or Argentina or France.
of course.
I'll be very impressed.
I know. Okay, right. Okay, let's move on from England. Senegal, Netherlands. Rashid, what are your thoughts on that game?
Oh, it was a bit of a boring game. In terms of neither side have got the kind of forward attacking players that you need to get very far in the tournament. Netherlands just about won it, but who knows? If Sadio Mane was fully fit, who knows what could have happened. The Netherlands just looked abysmal till they brought Memphis on.
But the Netherlands have never had decent strikers, have they?
No.
Well, they had Van Persie, they had Van Nistelrooy,
This is what I'm saying to you. Like, so literally, there's what is going on? What is going on with Holland? Like, I mean, they've and obviously there was
outsiders.
But they look very, very. They look very good in midfield. They held the ball, I think, pretty well. I think there was patches of really good technical football. Defensively, they look decent. They got a good goalkeeper, but where are their strikers gone? What is it in a country which has got such a strong tradition and history with strikers? Where have they gone?
They haven't replaced Schneider. Van Persie, and Robin. That's what they haven't been able to do. They haven't been able to replace those three players when they've left. Retired at similar times.
But
Clive
statistically, they've got statistically the second best striker in Europe, or out forward in Europe, next to Erling Haaland, in Cody Gakpo, who I've said is an outside shot for the Golden Boot. I think if Netherlands go far. And the thing is that you know what Van Gaal is like. It is abysmal football in that it's possession, like sideways passing, keep it. And you're right. It's just
ball
like
the opposition.
If you don't have that killer, but Gakpo could do something like I had him like I said, that outside bet along with like Lautaro Martinez and Mitrovic to win the Golden Boot. So it's like under the usual suspects. I think obviously Mbappe might win it, but.
Yeah.
But I think that Netherlands, look, if you're well organised in this tournament and you can keep clean sheets, which I think Netherlands will do because they've got arguably the greatest defender
of all time.
In the tournament. Yeah, of all time, yeah. I was going to say in the tournament, but of all time, correct. I think it's not too much to say.
For the first time in the major championship.
All right, stop ripping it. Look, he played well today. He was composed, and to be fair, Senegal, you're right. They lacked that. They lacked that genuine centre forward who's going to burst beyond the lines.
To be honest, any team would miss Mane.
But Ismail Sarr looked decent. He looked sprightly. He looked sharp. Amad Diallo, I thought played okay. I'm surprised when he got taken off.
Ahmad, he's been all right. He did all right today. I mean, like he's been on loan, isn't he, in the Championship, and he's been okay in the games that I've seen him there. But I think that he's obviously just not. It's a level up from that, but he did all right today. I thought he was competent, and he one or two flashes there, but yeah. I thought it was harsh he was taken off.
I was just checking. I do have a space for Sadio Mane in my sticker book. So his injury must have been after the squad was announced, or I don't know. When did he get injured?
I think it was in the friendly game just before.
Oh man, gutted about that. Still looking for his sticker though. Still looking for his sticker. So okay, so impressed with well, maybe not impressed. Impressed is not the right word, but
they got the job done, and that's
not
normally what
surprised.
Holland does.
Yeah,
they get the job done. So they got there. I think they'll go quarterfinals / semi-finals. I don't know. Actually, we haven't got a chart to see who plays who.
I think I've got a chart.
Because if it goes the way we're thinking, England could play France, can't they, in the quarterfinals?
Netherlands will play in the second round USA or Wales, and then they play
USA or Wales. Okay, if they win,
seconds,
yeah.
And then they're playing the winners of Argentina, Denmark.
Oh, okay. So yeah, Argentina should win that. Although Denmark are not weak, and if I don't think they'll.
Denmark are good,
Yeah.
Denmark. Yeah.
They are good. They should have got to the Euro 2020 final instead of England. They absolutely pasted England in that semi-final. They absolutely pasted England, and that was a travesty that they. It was from a penalty, wasn't it? So, but they're my dark horses, as well as a team. I think they could do really well.
You're absolutely correct. I think because all the injuries that France have had, it wouldn't be a surprise if Denmark top that group.
Wow, big call from Rashid Ansari. Denmark to top the France group.
France's first game tomorrow, isn't it? Is it tomorrow?
France are playing.
Let's have
a look. We've got Holland. We've got England, Iran, USA. Wales. Who we got next?
Saudi Arabia and Argentina tomorrow, if I can remember.
I can't even see where France are.
That's the first game.
France are in Group D. Yeah, you're not going to get France playing tomorrow. France play the day after.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, France will be playing on Wednesday or Thursday.
So I think there's 4 games tomorrow, isn't it? There's the Saudi Arabia versus Argentina. So
Right, you should have all the games now.
Argentina should have the second game as well.
I think I've got the games. Right, you got Argentina, Saudi Arabia, Mexico, Poland, Denmark, Tunisia, and France. You are right. It's the first game of that group. France, Australia will be tomorrow, and it might be it's game number 5. So is that the earlier game, isn't it?
That'll be the evening game, not whatever. It's 7 o'clock or kickoff, wasn't it?
Yeah, so we're looking forward to that one.
Because we have the early kickoff tomorrow, is it? A 9 o'clock kickoff, which we didn't have today.
So we'll get to see Argentina and France too.
No, it's 10 o'clock. It's a 10 a.m. kickoff.
France, Australia.
No, the Saudi Arabia, Argentina then. in the morning,
Argentina, it's 10 a.m. kickoff.
10 a.m. Yeah, okay.
So we're
So the
looking
program
forward
will
to that.
start at 9 then.
Will we get ready for a public flogging of Saudi Arabia of Argentina?
I'm sure that's going to be entertaining to watch, and I'm sure not a lot of work is going to get done tomorrow in many offices.
It'll be 8-0, 9-0, possibly 10-0. Do you remember once Germany beat Saudi 7-0?
No, I remember
what's
Germany
the
beating
biggest
Brazil
victory?
7-1.
Yeah.
No, Germany beat Saudi 7-0. I think it was the 2002 World Cup. I think
Was that when Klose scored 5?
Yeah, he scored. Klose got 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's going to happen tomorrow. One of the Argentinian forwards is going to be top scorer in the World Cup.
Well, look, I told you.
Go on,
So Russia, basically in the office, right? We had a sweepstake for top scorer as well, and some of the names that I was hoping to get was like I ended up getting Lautaro Martinez, which wasn't a bad shout. I thought I was happy with that, but it's like I said, Gakpo and Mitrovic were 2 others that other people got that I thought, you know what, if they have a decent tournament, they could do it. But yeah, tomorrow, yeah, that game. Yeah.
Lautaro starts tomorrow, and he gets like 5 or 6 goals. We're chilling. We're just chilling because he's won the Golden Boot already.
He'll get a hat trick before I've had breakfast. It's going to be an interesting one to watch. We'll follow that. We've had a couple of comments in. Mohib Sadat, who is that your son? Mohib?
He's my boy, yeah.
Yeah, Mohib Sadat has said Saka, Kane, and Sterling are the best front 3. Foden, number 10, free roam. So yeah, decent chat. I mean, I like Foden on the left, but yeah, I think Bidsy, you said, didn't you, that he looked quite sharp in the middle when he did come on, and I'm sure he could do a job
I'd
there.
have Rashford on the left, and I would have Foden as a number 10.
You'd have who on the left? Sorry,
Rashford.
I would have Rashford on the left,
even though he played on the right today and looked really good.
and I would put Foden as number 10.
But just imagine how he'd be on the left, though.
So you're saying Rashford, Saka, Foden, Kane.
Yep.
Rashford left, Diamond, yeah.
Let Foden run free.
And Bellingham in there with Hendo in the middle.
Bellingham and Rice.
Hendo.
I said,
Hendo.
yeah, he said, I think the commentator said something about Rice kicking the ball out of play or something, or a misplaced pass, and I said, flipping Slune Chavel, and my daughter goes, no, I think it's boiled white rice, it's not Slune Chavel. made me laugh. So game we're looking forward to, obviously Argentina tomorrow, France, Mexico will be interesting. Mexico will be a good one to look forward to. They're always
Mexico,
quite entertaining.
Poland, isn't it?
Yeah, Mexico, Poland.
That'll be a good game.
And we think Argentina and Mexico will be the 2 teams going through from that group. And yeah, Denmark as well. Denmark's the one that you talk about as being dark horses, Bidan. So we'll get a first look at them and see. It should be a fairly comfortable outing against Tunisia.
Mexico and Poland, that's in, is that Portugal's group? So Portugal playing then the day after, I would assume.
No, Mexico, Poland are in the same group as Argentina. And
Oh,
Saudi.
no, that's okay. Right, yeah. Cool.
So we'll get a look at that. Junaid Khalil said, so was it well played Qatar or well paid Qatar?
Well paid.
He's really riding that joke, isn't he?
Yeah.
I know
It's very rare he gets one, isn't it? So
it was a good one though. And then he said, Bellingham, what a talent, only 19 years old. Is Bellingham only the second teenager to score? What was it they said? What was the stat about Bellingham's goal? He was
Saka, isn't it, is the youngest England to score 2 goals.
Saka was the youngest Englishman to ever score 2 goals in the World Cup finals. But Bellingham was only the second teenager to score in a World Cup for England, I think.
After Michael Owen, yeah.
After Michael Owen, right, okay. Fair enough. Cool. We've got a couple of minutes of the show left. Already we've got Saka on 2 goals. We've got Enner Valencia on 2 goals. It could be a high-scoring World Cup. So what do you think?
Well, what about Kane? Okay, you rinsed
0
a bit
goals.
of Kane, 0 goals, but he played well and he did the assist to Sterling's goal. Did he do the assist to the other one? I'm not sure. But
Yeah,
I
he
did see
got 2 assists.
It's 2 assists, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, so he's,
Imagine if Kane does a Giroud, like Giroud did the last World Cup.
Oh, wow, so literally play every game without scoring or something.
Yeah, he played the entire World Cup without scoring.
Yeah, and I could see why Giroud was helpful in that team, but I think if Kane doesn't score, then there will be pressure on him, right? Like Wilson. Oh, look at Wilson. Like Callum Wilson came on, 1-on-1 with the keeper. We're 5-1 up. any striker would have taken a shot, and he squared it for a tap in for Grealish. And I'm thinking that's intelligent, it's unselfish, it's clinical. That's what you want, isn't it? In the big moments, you want somebody with a head on like that. Surely he does.
No,
If
I would
Kane
have taken
doesn't,
the shot. Because you just say, what, we were 4-1 up?
we were 4-1 up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Take the shot.
Yeah, but Southgate.
yeah, you would.
The strike instinct.
Southgate, to rolled onto him, and Southgate was impressed by what Wilson did.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this is a striker who's struggling to get a first team place. He knows he's a bench warmer. Kane didn't score today. Okay, he got a couple of assists. I just think like he's had a great start to the season as well. He's a genuine option off the bench, and for him to do something like that, be unselfish, square it, and
Strikers
guarantee
need
a
to be
goal.
selfish, especially when you're 4-1 up. I mean, I understand if you've, mate, I don't know, 1-1
So
last
you're
minute,
saying
sure.
the fact that he squared it counts against him?
I think he should be selfish, and he should, as a striker.
So the fact that he
4-1
squared it
at
and
that
scored.
position, he should have taken a shot.
So the fact that he squared it and we scored was a bad thing that he did.
No, it was lucky it was scored in it, but he should have taken a shot.
So he did a bad thing.
He did an unselfish thing.
You
that
don't know
I
what you're
would
saying,
do.
innit?
No,
You're just- you're just saying, right? You're
No,
just
you're
saying.
trying to make it a bad thing. It's as if
No, he's
he
either done the
scored.
right thing or he's done the wrong thing.
Yeah,
I'm saying
as a striker,
absolutely he's
I
done
think,
the right thing.
No, I think wrong thing.
Yeah. Okay, fine. So you want strikers to be greedy.
Yeah.
Fair play. Rashid, would you pick the same 11 to start in the next game for England?
Obviously, you've got the yes, of course.
We're going to have to wait for this answer later on. We're already out of time, guys. Sorry about that, but really good chat. Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you so much to our listeners. And